So, if you're gearing up for the CPA exam, you already know that data analytics isn't just some buzzword anymore. It's a fundamental skill. Let's break down the 4 primary types of data analytics that you absolutely have to know, cold.
Okay, imagine this. You're the CPA, you're looking over the monthly reports, and boom, there it is. The profit margin dropped. First instinct, maybe a little panic? Nope. This is exactly where your data analytics toolkit comes into play. And this one problem, it's going to be our guide through all 4 types of analytics. I want you to think of yourself as a data detective. And any good investigation follows a logical path, right? You start by asking 4 key questions. First, what are the facts? Then, you dig into the cause. After that, you try to figure out what's coming next. And finally, you recommend what to do about it. That's the journey we're about to take.
All right, first stop on our investigation, descriptive analytics. This is ground zero. It's all about answering one simple but crucial question. What happened?
You know, descriptive analytics really is the foundation of everything. It's the most common type because, well, every single analysis has to start here. It's all about taking that raw historical data and boiling it down into something you can actually understand. But here's the key thing to remember. It never tells you why something happened, only what happened.
So let's bring it back to our problem. The very first thing we do is just state the simple fact we've pulled from the data. The profit margin changed from the previous month. That's it. That's our descriptive finding. It's the headline, the starting point of our entire investigation.
Okay, knowing what happened is a great start. But let's be real, the true value comes from understanding why. And that leads us to the next step up the ladder, diagnostic analytics.
Now we get to put on our real detective hat and start looking for clues. This is where you drill down into the data. You look for patterns, you search for outliers, anything that can help you find the root cause of what you just described.
So for our case, the big question becomes, okay, why did the profit margin drop? Was it because our cost of goods suddenly shot up? Did that big marketing campaign we ran actually flop? Or maybe a key supplier just jacked up their prices on us? We're digging for the real story here. You know, I love this comparison because it really gets to the heart of hindsight. Think about it. Both of these first 2 steps are about looking in the rearview mirror, right? But descriptive analytics just points out that there was a car crash. Diagnostic analytics is what tells you that you hit a patch of black ice. See the difference? It's that huge leap from just observing a fact to actually understanding its cause.
All right, so our detective work has given us a really solid handle on the past. But now we do something really cool. We flip the script, from looking backwards with hindsight to looking forwards with foresight. This is where predictive analytics enters the scene. So, predictive analytics takes all those trends and patterns we just uncovered and uses them to make a really educated guess about what's coming down the pike. It's all about forecasting. Now, it's not a crystal ball, right? It's not about 100% certainty. It's about providing a probable outcome, a data-driven peek over the horizon.
So for our business problem, we take everything we learned about why our profit margin dropped and we project that forward. We ask, if we don't do anything, if we just keep on this same path, what will next month's profit margin look like? And the answer to that question, that's our prediction.
Okay, so we've got our predictions, and let's just say we are not happy about it. This brings us to the final, most valuable, and honestly the most complex stage of our whole investigation, prescriptive analytics. And this right here is the top of the mountain. This is where it all comes together. Prescriptive analytics takes everything we've learned, the what, the why, and the what if, and synthesizes it all to recommend specific actions you can take. It's not just about seeing the future, it's about having a plan to change it for the better. So what's the bottom line? We don't just have data anymore, we have a plan. Based on our entire investigation, we can confidently recommend a clear strategy. Hey, to get our profit margin back on target, we need to cut these specific costs by this specific amount. It's an actual, actionable instruction.
This is such a perfect way to contrast our 2 forward-looking tools, and you should really lock this analogy away. Predictive analytics, that's like the weather forecast. It tells you, hey, it's probably going to rain. But prescriptive analytics, that's your GPS automatically finding you a new route to avoid the storm altogether. One simply forecasts an outcome, the other gives you the power to actually change it. So there you have it, the whole journey, from a simple problem to a concrete solution. Now, let's put all 4 of these tools together in one place, just to make sure this really sticks in your head for exam day.
Think of this table as your ultimate cheat sheet. Descriptive asks what happened, and you find out using basic reports. Diagnostic asks why did it happen, and you'll use things like visualizations to dig deeper. Predictive asks what might happen by using forecasting models. And finally, Prescriptive asks what do we need to do, and that uses all that data plus a healthy dose of professional experience and judgment.
Seriously, if you take just one thing away today for your exam, make it this. The 4 types of analytics really just boil down to 4 logical questions. What happened? Why did it happen? What if we don't do anything? And what should we do to get the result we want? Remember those 4 W's. It is a super simple framework that will help you so much.
And hey, don't just take my word for it. This quote says it all, doesn't it? In today's business world, understanding this 4-step analytics process is as fundamental to being a CPA as understanding debits and credits. I mean, that's a huge statement, and it shows you how central this skill set is to modern business strategy.
So, we've walked through the entire Data Detective's toolkit. Now, the next time you're faced with a drop in profit margin, or really any business puzzle, you have a clear, powerful process to find the answer. You have the toolkit. The only question is, which tool will you use first?